Hello everybody, I am back to drawing because I have just finished my finals and my final semester, and now it is summer and I'm now back on drawing. And today we are just finishing this sketchbook page, and this particular drawing is Gloria ASMR. I have just recently found her videos online and I love it. I love the aesthetic, so I decided to draw her with Copics. Now you see me use Copic markers, so I only decided to use 3 colors. I decided to limit myself on this drawing, so I used yellow, pink, and 2 different shades of violet, a light one and a dark one for the shadows. Later I will also use one colored pencil just to add on some details, but right now you will see me go back and forth among the different colored Copic markers to add on depth and more color to her face. I honestly do not know what technique this is called. I just keep layering and then keep layering until I get the drawing that I want, you know what I mean? And then I just go back and forth between the colors of the Copic markers so that the colors will blend in, like what I'm doing right now. And for this part, like I said earlier, I am using a Faber-Castell colored pencil just to put some small details that the marker cannot do. So after I put on the details on her face using this colored pencil, I will go back to using a Copic brush pen so that everything kind of blends in together and everything looks good, you know. It also removes the graininess, the grainy look of the colored pencil, so I like that effect and that's why I do this. Now you see me trying on a white gel pen because it doesn't usually work the first time I put it on paper, so I usually put it on my skin and then put it on paper, and it works well, so yeah. And this is the finished drawing. I just stopped early and then I just decided to put on the background because I like to fill in the whole sketchbook page because this is a pretty kind of expensive sketchbook for my liking, so I have to I have to fill every single white spot in this sketchbook particularly. So for this one, I am just putting in the details and drawing in the blueberries on her background. I got the reference from this online, and I don't know, I was originally thinking of bubbles, but I have never drawn blueberries blueberries before, so I just did that instead. Now you just see me finishing off doodling using the same colored pencils I use on her face, and yeah, just to fill up the page. And now we are moving on to this middle part that I left open because I didn't know what to do, but later on I decided to just paint clothing. For this sketch or drawing, whatever you want to call it, I used gouache because it is a pretty good medium used for layering on top of other mediums, if that makes sense. So the yellow part you see on the background, I used watercolor on that, and then now I am using gouache. Recently, I do not plan on anything on my drawings and my sketchbook pages because I haven't been drawing that much. So, you know, my intent is just to draw every day. It doesn't have to be big, it doesn't have to be beautiful, you know. Just draw every day just to get in the mood or whatever, and just to finish pages. It is also a great practice, you know, for your hands or whatever. And I'm just doing this for fun, to be honest. I don't need to up my skill anymore. Like, I'm pretty happy where I am with my art. So yeah, just continue drawing. In addition to that, I also do not have a particular set of what do you call that? I don't have a specific style that I use all the time in my sketchbook, because I love using different mediums and different kinds of drawings. So for this one, you see me using gouache and pen together. For the drawing you see on the left, I just use gouache. So that's pretty much it for this sketchbook page. Let me explain which one's which, you know. For the left side, I mostly use gouache, and for the right side of the sketchbook page, I use different kinds of medium like gouache and Copic ink that bled through, as you can see, and just a mix of media, you know. On the top left, you see a popcorn, you know. I use gouache on that, and on the lower left side, you see a drawing of a woman. She is Cutie Cinderella, a streamer on Twitch that I usually watch. And on her right side is the drawing that you saw me draw earlier, and some gouache paintings of oranges. And on the top of that are just notes that I took. And this drawing here is an anime from the Rising of the Shield Hero that my partner recommended me watch. And finally is a drawing of Gloria ASMR that I did with you. And that's about it for this sketchbook page and for this video. Let me know in the comments below what else you want to see me draw or do or show you. And if you want to see more of my art, you can follow me on Instagram. My links are all down below in the description. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. See you again next time. Bye friends.